Okay, here we go. Why I keep doing that shit? See this one. Yeah,
Terrific job. Thanks, David. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Richardson out the wing. The talented combo up front, Woodford and Embiid. And it's Milton in at the point guard position. And for the Hornets, they've got Robinson. Mr. Incredible is out there with Simmons. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Washington in at the 4. Embiid. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Yeah, and the Hornets, they had a very strong bench, not only with their scoring, but how they impact rebounding and passing. I mean, one of the better benches in this league.
Robinson, that's good. And here are the 76ers now. It's a 3-point game. Embiid, the pass to Milton. From the baseline, off the left rim and out. And the Hornets have had a strong bench for a while now.
Yeah, depth isn't a problem for this team, Kevin. Having a formidable starting 5, though, has been. They need to consider some depth for an upgrade at the starting position.
Robinson against Harris. Poke loose. Here's Mr. Incredible. There's the 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Harris passes to Milton. Back to Harris. Shoots the 3. Here's Embiid. Now on the score. Garland with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That was a long time coming. It took them 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
And here's Simmons for 3. Charlotte no good that time either. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And here comes the break. Throws it up high and finished off by Robinson.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
Well, you know, Greg, this is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
Milton's shot is good.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Biyombo, the pass to Robinson. Charlotte moving it around. Outside, Simmons. A 3-pointer, no good. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Robinson against Harris. Right side Robinson. Harris on the double team. Robinson, that's good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's Milton. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. Horford. They get it back. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And finished off by Horford.
Oh, look at the big fella Al get up. Given his size, dunking is basically second nature.
Al Simmons. Robinson for three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Milton.
No.
The 10-footer. Up again. Here's Embiid. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter. Settling the shots. He'd be better off passing up.
To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
Getting off the ground fast. Embiid is an absolute animal when it comes to hammering it home.
Outside Robinson. Lets it go from 14. And again, the Hornets missing. The 76ers lead. Launches it. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got 7 points in the game.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Richardson with it. Outguarded by Simmons.
Whoa!
Richardson slamming it down.
Jesus!
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Well, maybe not the most well-known player in the league, but Josh Richardson has been a big source of offense, and Brady's done it for a while now.
A bit of a specialist, but Richardson has no problem making and hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Richardson. On the clock. It's tipped. Here's Embiid on number 3 for Philadelphia.
It's never been more important for bigs to be able to stretch the floor, and Embiid has no problem doing so.
Here's Robinson. And the rejection by Embiid. Pass to Robinson. A second chance effort. He lays it in. He's got 9.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Milton in the hoop.
Let them make the clock.
4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here's Richardson. Tight defense on him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in many years you played the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, and I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope, because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something. But coming out with him that preseason was so special, because I knew we were going to set the tone.
Surprising, he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Harris kicks to Horford. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night.
and the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Robinson throws it down home.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Milton. He's got a look. Pass to Horford. Here's Milton. Here's Embiid. Robinson pulls it in.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
The 76ers leading by 8. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Robinson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Robinson's got 18 points.
Great quarter at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Passes it to Horford. Here's Milton, guarded by Simmons. And the attempt to finish it off. Beauty.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And Ben Gregg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Embiid finds Horford. Here's Harris. Back to Horford. To the middle. Here's Weigel. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Nice work to get it inside and drop.
That's what I wanted. Man. I like playing out last time. No, bro, you cheating, bro. Put it on Hall of Fame, bro. Alright. Oh.
Contact.
We're matching them. No.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession.
Okay. You went in there.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup.
I'm guarding.
Harris at small forward with Horford at the 4.
Guarding you.
Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Josh Richardson.
Get
And it's Milton in at the point guard position. Well, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason, and the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
Here's Horford following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Milton. Last time out he had 14 points, just 4 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Horford no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Robinson for 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly that was the overriding factor. Double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Harris misses.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
Outside for Simmons. Pulls up from the corner. Mr. Incredible's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
I need a soda.
Now here's Horford. He's coming off a 22-point game against Detroit.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all this.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
Hey!
The break free.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you hate to be the guy having the responsibility
Wow. Wow.
Here's Milton. Guarded by Simmons. The pass to Horford.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 or 4 to start.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Robinson. And he banks it.
And early on, they've been nearly from the floor. Just the one miss here. First 5 attempts.
And the call will go against the great. That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul number 2.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And there's been some turnover in the Philly front office, but through it all, some bold moves.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, guys. First, the process, and we heard a lot about that as they were stockpiling draft picks and losing a lot of games. It was maybe the most drastic rebuild in NBA history, at least as I can recall. Then new leadership in Elton Brand has done an outstanding job pushing all their chips into the middle to go for it. Great credit to him for in both cases a plan and a direction, and that's what you want from your organization.
With it. Oh no! Give me the ball, man.
Here's Milton.
You got the ball.
By Simmons and
It's dangerous now that Embiid get this deep. You're asking
he was going in there.
With the throwdown.
He went in. But he's gonna make it out the way.
Taking it to the rack.
Superman.
hammering down the two-handed slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Milton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Harris.
Well, this is the threat that Harris poses now. He's a scorer from every level. Inside, three-point land, and at the rim.
Out to the wing. Robinson. Three. It's held in by the 76ers. Here's Milton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Mr. Incredible, the pass to Biyombo. Here is Mr. Incredible.
Let's go!
Mr. Incredible's got 7 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining.
Knocked loose. Shoots from the elbow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
On that one, shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
So he gets them both.
When you watch the Hornets play, you can expect a very controlled game.
Yeah, you know, makes silly mistakes. Fantastic when it comes to minimizing turnovers. They've been one of the best teams at keeping turnovers down since 2014.
Already, second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Oh, Lord,
Chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Here's Mr. Incredible. He's got 7. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Richardson. Passes it to Milton. Embiid trying to break loose. Another miss by Philadelphia. He lobs it up. Robinson passes it.
I had a chance to check out the stats for Horford. Last year, last season he averaged 13 points a game.
I almost had it, bro. Oh my goodness.
6 rebounds and 4 assists. Even though his numbers have been...
Hold up. What? So you telling me?
more than solid. I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Now here is Harris. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Robinson with the block, but he stays with it. Offensive rebound, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up, and the foul goes against Charlotte.
You know, Embiid has a very similar story to Tim Duncan's. I mean, the Cameroon native did not start playing basketball until later in life. Now he's one of the very best in the game.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That will get him his 4th foul of the game and give the bonus 1 for 2. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those points all game long if they can get them.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here's Milton. He's got 8. Horford finds Harris. Biyombo with the block.
Excellent timing by Biyombo and an impressive vertical, too. He's a good shot blocker because of that.
Here's Robinson. And now he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving it.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
The Hornets shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And that one falls for Robinson. Zone defense, Clark, being played now by a lot of teams. It's amazing that even with that, the point totals just continue to rise.
And you know what? I attribute the point totals continuing to rise to a couple of things. One, the volume of 3-point shots that are being taken. And I think teams are playing at a little faster pace universally. You don't see as much walking the ball up the floor as I think you may have seen in years past.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. The 76ers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Hornets trail by 3. Biyombo finds Robinson. Foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid. For Charlotte, they had gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
The shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Robinson with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Pass to Harris. Here's Milton. Headed by Simmons. Pass to Thibault. 3-pointer. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the dunk by Robinson.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
You look at a player like Bismack Biyombo, and I love his presence in the paint. A real rim protector because he's not only got length, but he's also got jumping ability and some girth as well.
Here's Milton. 11 points in the game. The pass to Harris. And shot on the way. That one good for 2. Harris has got 8 points.
a real comfort zone for Harris. I mean, he's looking to score often from this area.
And with the length of his arms, Clark helps him with that great rim protection.
Yeah, you know, I agree. It's a blend of length and strength, guys. He can be a boulder on the block, a rugged physical presence there, and hard to move when he gets anchored in.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. At the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Second, Joel Embiid.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Harris passes to Thibault. Latrey. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Mr. Incredible's got his 4th rebound in this one. Drills the three-pointer. 18 points for Robinson.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Thibault. A baseline J. Here's Embiid. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Washington. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Richardson. Gets an open look and hits. Richardson's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
The 76ers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Robinson misses. Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the Heat in Miami. Milton, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid, and they double up Embiid. He dishes it to Harris. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the 76ers now. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Clock at 4. Shot from 16, and he can't bank that one in.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Thibault. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Embiid. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to Richardson. Here's Thibault. 6 to shoot. That misses off the back.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this man.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Milton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Outside Robinson. Here's Washington.
Boy, outstanding hustle from Harris on the defensive end. They're doing a good job to alter shots with that activity.
We'll get right back to the action when we return. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about...
not knowing English, obviously I had to
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Embiid. Harris is out there with Mike Scott, and it's Neto in at point guard. Here's Neto. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit.
Really good to see Biyombo work on defense like this. A strong physical presence at that end of the floor.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive. That edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Over the last decade or so, the Hornets haven't had a lot of success, Clark, in the draft.
Well, you take a look at it, guys, and they've traded away a multitude of picks, and picks that have turned into guys like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tobias Harris, two outstanding young players. They've missed on the picks they've kept. I think they've got to do a better job of building from within.
Clark, a lot of young players in this NBA becoming top 10 players as they mature. Who are some of the guys you spot that are really going to make a mark?
Well, they've already made a mark, and you anticipate it'll continue to be that way. Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell. I like Jaylen Brown in Boston, as well as Jason Tatum there. And clearly, Zion Williamson has a chance to be really special.
And James Borrego in his second year as head coach. That's an offense that relies on quick decision-making. They are looking to attack defenses early.
And, you know, that kind of offense, Greg, is one that's not easy to put into place. You got to trust the players, and the players have to trust each other, and the players have to make good decisions. It's a steep learning curve, but I really think it's the ideal way to play once you get it all ironed out.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
They double him with Simmons. And here's Harris from the arc. The 76ers again can't hit it. Hornets leading by 12. The half-court bomb falls off target.
You know, he hasn't made any threes this quarter after sinking just the one in the first.
Biyombo with the block. And that's on the bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. And Philadelphia calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here. And get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Here's Mr. Incredible. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson for 3. Goes up again. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Inside, Scott. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And the Hornets miss again.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now, here's Scott. No good from outside. Pass to Mr. Incredible. A steal. And Robinson comes to help. Out to the right wing. And here's Neto outside. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Neto. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. They get it back. Gets it down to single digits.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
Neto with the bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Hornets leading by 6. Knocked away. Now the 76ers on the break. Drops in the breakaway layup. Neto's got 4 this quarter.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Harris's shot is off.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Robinson. And again, unable to change momentum here. The 76ers trail by 4. On the pass to Korkmaz. Biombo with the block. Here's Washington. Started by Harris. And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Horford's checked in. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 13. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Horford. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his 6th foul. He'll watch the rest of the game from the bench. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
A moment now to see the numbers for Embiid. Coming off a terrific season. He put up about 27 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Harris dishes to Embiid, and that one drops. Embiid's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Mr. Incredible. He's got 13. Four on the clock. Unloads from 13. That shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
Neto kicks to Korkmaz. Good on the shot. With that, the Charlotte lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Harris.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him average out.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. Hornets on defense now. Embiid, the pass to Harris. Pulls it from the elbow, and it's in there. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Philadelphia with the ball. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Korkmaz kicks to Richardson. Goes up to the stripe, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 15. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing, you weren't allowed to go to a workout, and teams could interview you. But there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. It's a 3-point game, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. 4th, Joel Embiid.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
He hits the second from the line. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Robinson goes in, and he drops him the layup off the glass. Robinson's got 36.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Al Horford. The Hornets have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Milton. He's got 17. Here's Richardson. Here's Embiid. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Embiid's got 10 points in the game. Here is Mr. Incredible. Richardson cover. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Milton. A rebound by Washington.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Embiid wide open. Nailed from 3-point land. Embiid's got 9 points now in the quarter. Hope they get it there. And stolen by Hayes. One-on-one fast break. And that one is stuck right
through.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
1:11 left in the first half. Here's Milton. He's got 19.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
5 to shoot. Embiid in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. On unable to get that one.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness. He's done a nice job, a great job, actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
1 second separating the shot clock in game time. A shot by Milton, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Deep 2 from Robinson. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Norman had no problems getting going. They had the upper hand early, defense and offense clicking, opening up an 8-2 run after the tip. The lead changed hands multiple times throughout the first, but they ended up on top as the buzzer sounded. Moving into the second quarter, they cooled off just a bit, but still played a competitive quarter, now tied at the half. Shaq, your thoughts on the Hornets?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They've been just as well organized as they have been so far.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
The differential is the free throw attempts. And that's one of the big stories in this game. They were being so aggressive and so smart.
And that'll do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from the great.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Washington out there with Robinson. Then there's Mr. Incredible. Then it's Simmons. And it's Biombo at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. Richardson against Simmons. For the lead. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on Harris.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time. You know, after the Sixers were knocked out in the second round for the second straight year, there was some speculation, and I think unmerited, whether Brett Brown might be let go as head coach. The players voiced their support and made the decision easier to bring him back, and I think it was the right one. He's done a fantastic job as the leader of the Sixers.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. The city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. But Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. Back to Robinson. Jacks up a 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. And Coach Brown, Clark, captained the ship through some real rough times in the beginning.
And, you know, Kevin, I think for that reason and the job he's done here recently, he's earned the right to see this thing through. It's a result-oriented profession. I know that, and I understand it. But this is a team built to contend, and that's the expectation. And I'd like to see Brett Brown have a chance to bring it to full fruition.
Horford, good.
And the jump shot of Al Horford, cash, money, all the time. Got to D him up or you pay the price.
Washington passes to Robinson. They double him with Horford. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Washington. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Milton. He's got 20, and the shot goes in. And now it's a 3-76ers lead.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 22. A putback. It's good on the putback.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge. And in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Milton, guarded by Robinson. Kicks it to Harris. Passes to Richardson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, a good passer at his position. Harris knows when to look for his teammates.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Milton. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Biyombo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Robinson, that's good.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Richardson outside. On the way, Harris. Over Robinson. Harris misses.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
I'll tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Dishes it to Richardson. Back to Harris. Takes the 3. A rebound by Washington. Hornets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway. Mr. Incredible. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Mr. Incredible's got 24. And they double up Embiid. And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Charlotte on D. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Embiid kicks to Burks. 6 on the shot clock. The dish to Horford. No good on the 3. Hornets have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the 3rd. Robinson against Robinson. It's hauled in by Thibault.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Horford finds Robinson. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Charlotte in the lead. Robinson goes in, and the dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. And they get it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thibault's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Robinson for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Hornets lead by 5.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Here's Burks. Doesn't go that time. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Over to the wing. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. And Embiid brings it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. The 76ers trail by 5. And Robinson comes to help. Burks the pass to Robinson. He kicks it to Horford. Moves back up. The Hornets pull it in. Mr. Incredible's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And finished off by Robinson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And the 76ers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
It up off the inbound, misses off the left iron. And Greg, Al Horford over the summer opting out of a contract with Boston, the final year with the Celtics. A bit of a surprise to fans.
You know, Horford said he wanted to test free agency.